Which would you be inclined to save first? Your phone or your partner? Now, my partner is an older man, older than me, and he had a fall recently while he was in New York by himself for 3 months. It was supposed to be 3 months, but he was only there 1 week when he had the fall. He ended up in the hospital. I had to fly out to help him, and he ended up getting in a wheelchair. So one day, as I was wheeling him around Greenwich Village, which is where our sublet was, we went to Sheridan Square, which is a nice little park, and then it was time to go back to the sublet. And we left the park and we had to cross 7th Avenue. Now, if you know New York, 7th Avenue is one of the big, long, major streets that goes from the top of Manhattan to the bottom. We still had the right of way, but it was about to turn red and the traffic was about to come. As I saw the crosswalk thing counting down, my instinct hit in as if I were just a pedestrian and say, "We can make it!" And I started running across the street, pushing him in the wheelchair. It was only later that I realized what a mistake that was. He easily could have hit a rock and sent him tumbling and flying out into the street and probably have to go to the hospital a second time on the same visit. Well, fortunately that didn't happen, but what did happen is that my phone fell out of my pocket. And my phone had kept falling out of my pocket, and for some reason I thought that my wallet was somehow pushing it out of the top, and it kept falling out that way. I didn't realize yet that there was a hole in my pocket, and that was the reason my phone kept falling out. It was going down my leg on the inside of my pants, not coming out the top of the outside of my pants, but I didn't know that yet. So in the middle of running across 7th Avenue, pushing Harvey in the wheelchair, and my phone came out of my pocket and landed on 7th Avenue. Now I had to make a decision. Do I stop and get the phone and then push him the rest of the way? Or do I push him safely across the street first and then go back and get the phone? I made the probably wiser choice. I pushed him all the way across the street first, and then I turned around. But now there was no time to run into the middle of the street because the traffic was already coming. So I had to wait for all the cars to pass. And I was watching and I was going, oh my God, I can't believe not a single car has run over it. Oh, that just changed. 2 cars ended up running over it. Now the phone itself is fine. I'm recording this video on the phone that got run over. The only thing that suffered anything was the screen guard, and this is what happened to it. And it was face down and the cars ran over it. So these are little, gravel indentations from it being run over by cars on 7th Avenue. But the phone still works. What would you do if you were in that situation? What would you save first, your phone or your partner? Tell us in the comments.